The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Can drug users be banned from visiting the United States? That's the sort of question you might find important if you were looking to raise a family in Montecito, but were actually a Brit who told stories of drug use in a high-profile book. The Daily Mail reports US officials can stop foreigners who have committed drug offences entering the country even if they have never been arrested and charged by police. Under US rules, suspected drug abusers applying for a visa may be required to answer additional medical history questions and also take a medical exam to prove that they are still not a drug abuser before being allowed to enter the country. In 2014, chef Nigella Lawson was banned from flying to the US because she confessed to taking drugs. Per the Mail, it has long been speculated that Harry could be working in the US on a fast-track visa handed to people with extraordinary ability, known as O1 visas. The O1, also used by Canadian singer Justin Bieber and Australian actor Hugh Jackman, lasts for 3 years, meaning that Harry's renewal could be due shortly. The Heritage Foundation has asked for the release of his visa application, demanding to know if Harry was properly vetted before coming to America. They also want to know if he admitted to officials that he took drugs, which immigration experts note meant he should have been denied residency in the US if he failed to disclose his narcotics usage during the application process. The Heritage Foundation has also compiled a dossier of evidence, including Harry's own admissions in his memoir and various TV interviews about taking cocaine, cannabis, and magic mushrooms. Mike Howell, director of the Heritage Oversight Project, said, "It is unclear at this juncture whether DHS complied with the law if, in admitting Prince Harry, did so without a waiver or any interview with CBP to assess whether, given his history, he was admissible to the United States. As a result, this widespread media interest in Prince Harry's drug abuse inevitably raises possible questions regarding his application for residency in the US. Public confidence in the government should undoubtedly suffer if DHS, CBP, and US CIS failed to properly vet such a high-profile case. It is unclear where Harry might live if he has to leave the United States, although there have been reports that he and wife Meghan Markle have been interested in living on a private island." Newsweek reports Prince Harry's book Spare is being parodied in a frostbite all-comedy biography that exposes every shouting match, fistfight, betrayal, teddy bear, awkward hug, and tear-stained wedding rehearsal, and all for privacy according to publicity material. Spare Us, a parody, will be published on April 1st, written by Bruno Vincent. A press release promoting Spare Us reads, "He was born into an ancient, powerful dynasty and through no fault of his own became one of the most recognizable men on the planet. His life was a constant barrage of press intrusion and manipulation. All for privacy. This is his story." A section reads, "My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan. A friend recommended him Elizabeth Arden cream, but he described feeling uncomfortable about the choice because my mum used that on her lips. I found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room. Then I took a smidge and applied it down there." Oh wait, that section I just read, that's from the actual, real Spare. Palace Intrigue, we'll be right back.
Hey, it's Jordan Ross Myers, the man behind Twitter's notorious Lee Radswell and Don Gunvalson. I'm inviting you to join me every week for the Pretty Corrupt podcast. Along with my co-host, reality casting director Stacey Noel Connor, and disgraced entertainment TV producer Nate Safer, we deconstruct pop culture's past, present, and future and probe the dark crevices of Hollywood, taking you inside the scandals, feuds, rises, and falls of society's rich and infamous. Alongside interviews with our celebrity friends and special guest hosts, everything is fair game on the Pretty Corrupt podcast. Every Tuesday on all streaming platforms and at storicmedia.com.
Olivia Hodge is 6 years old and she's heard from the King. When Elizabeth passed away, Olivia sent Charles a letter which read, "Dear King Charles, I'm sorry the Queen has died, but we are happy that you are King. We will miss the Queen so much, but she is now in the stars with my nannies. Lots of love, Olivia Hodge, age 5, from Liverpool." Kiss, kiss, kiss. Olivia's mum told The Echo, "When the Queen passed away, we were watching it on the TV and the news, and she said it was very sad. She asked me and her dad if she could write the letter to the King. We We didn't give her any help writing anything. It was all her own words, and she wrote it herself. I had to Google where to send it. She has now heard back from the king, who wrote, "It was so very kind of you to send such a wonderfully generous message following the death of my beloved mother. Your most thoughtful words are enormously comforting, and I cannot tell you how deeply they are appreciated at this time of immense sorrow." Charles is seeking to hire a live-in chef who specializes in vegan meals. The job is truly like no other. As premier sous chef, you'll help to lead a team of talented professionals in the royal kitchens. The successful candidate will cook for the monarch and guests to Buckingham Palace. Supporting the head chef, you'll oversee day-to-day operations, and whether it's staff, lunches, or a grand state banquet, you'll ensure every meal is delivered to the highest of standards. Joining a team of 30 and operating from 6 different residences, the scope and variety this role offers is second to none. You'll develop and prepare diverse menus and sources, the very best seasonal ingredients, as well as helping to manage stock levels and coordinate staff rotas. You'll motivate and inspire those around you, monitoring the performance and development of a highly competent team, as well as recruiting and training new members. As well as impressive knife skills and plant-based knowledge, the new hire will need people management skills to organize the kitchen. You're a highly qualified and skilled chef with experience at a senior level from a fine dining or 5-star catering operation. With good knowledge of classical cuisine and of the food industry in general, you're adept at planning and developing menus for a wide range of occasions, including fine dining and volume catering. You have excellent people management skills, and you're used to empowering and motivating a large team. It's essential that you can plan, organize, and delegate effectively, as you and your team will be delivering for very varied occasions across several sites. The Mirror shared the king gets vegan 1 day a week and opts for vegetarian options 2 days of the week. In a 2021 interview with the BBC, the king said, "The business of what we eat is, of course, important. For years I haven't eaten meat and fish on 2 days a week. It's also believed he abstains from dairy once a week." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.